Stress is an inevitable part of life, affecting individuals across various domains, from work to relationships and personal endeavors. While a certain level of stress can be motivating and energizing, excessive or prolonged stress can have detrimental effects on both physical and mental well-being. Explores the concept of the breaking point, examining its impact on individuals' ability to cope and make decisions through a comprehensive case study. Introduction to stress and its prevalence. Stress is a common experience, elicited by various external and internal factors, such as work deadlines, financial pressures, and interpersonal conflicts. It triggers the body's natural fight or flight response, preparing us to deal with perceived threats or challenges. Understanding the breaking point concept. The breaking point is like a limit for a person. It's when stress becomes too much for them to handle, and it causes a bunch of physical, emotional, and thinking problems. This is the moment when stress goes from being something they can deal with to something that really messes up their life in every way. The physiological and psychological impact of stress. Physical symptoms. Being stressed for a long time can show up in different physical problems like headaches, tense muscles, stomach issues, and heart problems. These physical signs happen because the body stays on high alert and keeps releasing stress hormones for a long time. It's like the body is always in a state of being extra aware and ready for something stressful to happen. Mental health consequences. When stress sticks around for a long time, it really affects mental health. It makes a person more likely to have anxiety, depression, or burnout. It messes with clear thinking, makes it hard to focus, and messes up sleep. If someone already has mental health issues, chronic stress can make them worse and overall makes it harder to feel good. Case study: experiencing stress overload. Description of the case. Let's look at Alex, who's a hard-working person managing a lot at work and home. With looming deadlines and lots of expectations, Alex started feeling really stressed and couldn't keep up with all the demands from both work and personal life. Initial reactions and coping mechanisms. At first, Alex tried dealing with the increasing stress by working really hard and pushing through. He gave up sleep, missed meals, and didn't take care of himself, all to meet deadlines and do even better than expected. Long-term effects. However, as the pressure continued to mount, Alex reached his breaking point. He experienced debilitating fatigue, persistent anxiety, and a sense of helplessness in the face of overwhelming demands. Despite his best efforts, he found it increasingly difficult to maintain his composure and effectiveness at work and home. Impact on decision-making abilities. Impaired cognitive functioning. Stress messes with how the brain works, making it harder to remember things, stay focused, and solve problems. As Alex faced a lot of stress, his thinking abilities, like processing information and making good decisions, got messed up and compromised. Risk-taking behavior. Feeling desperate to get back in control, Alex started doing risky things like drinking a lot and spending money without thinking. These actions, instead of helping, made things worse. They added more stress and made it even harder for Alex to make smart decisions. Coping strategies and support systems. Healthy stress management techniques. Realizing he needed help, Alex looked for better ways to deal with his stress. He started doing things like mindfulness, regular exercise, and taking time for self-care. These healthier habits helped him find balance and become more resilient in handling stress. Seeking professional help. Along with taking care of himself, Alex decided to get help from a therapist to figure out why he was so stressed and learn ways to deal with it that fit him. In therapy, he understood how he thought about things and found better ways to handle life's tough situations that worked just for him. Prioritizing self-care. Alex figured out how crucial it is to take care of himself and set limits to keep his body and mind healthy. He made sure to rest and relax, built strong connections with people he cares about, and did things that made him happy and satisfied. Setting boundaries. Alex got back a feeling of control in his life by deciding on realistic expectations and limits, both at work and home. He started giving tasks to others, said no to things that were too much, and concentrated on what really mattered to him and fit his values. This helped him feel more in charge of his life. The breaking point is like a really important moment when someone can't handle stress anymore, showing they need help. By knowing how stress affects the body and mind and using good ways to cope, people can become stronger and deal better with tough times in life.